Hey, so we're doing a little update on the pond. We got a few things we're adding to the pond or added to the pond already.
I
So
have the swing set over there.
yeah, she has a swing set over there. I built that like a week or two ago. So
And we have a chicken coop over there.
we've got a chicken coop over there
And an old shed right there.
and an old shed.
It's
But
dirty.
what we decided to add this week, we had a failure with the tarp. It ripped over here. That was like a month ago, and I kind of temporarily rigged it up there, and it broke again. So I've got it temporarily again rigged up there. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and build. I'm gonna get another one of these posts and put it somewhere over here where I can secure the tarp so it doesn't, get knocked all around a whole bunch by the wind and by the rain. So anyway, what I did do was I had been looking for a plant called a parrot feather. It grows out across the top of the water. It's really pretty. So I finally found a place that had some, and I went and bought just a few pieces of it. Now it's small now. It's gonna grow and extend. I also got with that. You see these little green floaties. Um, I can't remember what they're called, but I had been wanting to get some of those as well. That should start to grow out across the water and just take up a whole bunch of space and cover the surface of the water. Um, what else did I do? I moved one of my plants from over here over to down by the end of the waterfall because I don't think it was getting enough light, and this part of the pond gets a lot of light at the beginning of the day. The water is a little bit cloudy, and that's because this tarp had fallen down and was waving around in the water. But if you can see, there are just hundreds of those red minnow in there. I bought, about a week ago, I bought 3 crayfish and put them in there, hoping that they would, pop up and snag a few of the babies. And I have not seen them since. I'm pretty sure they're alive, but they're just hiding out. They were eating a lot of the algae off the bottom the first day before they disappeared. And there hasn't been a lot of algae at the bottom, so I'm assuming they come out at night and eat the algae off the bottom. I don't know. What I have been looking for a while was an albino channel catfish. Channel catfish will get very, very big, but this is a pond. It's got plenty of room to grow. So that should not be a problem, and channel catfish will eat anything. They'll eat anything they can fit in their mouth. They're very good at eating algae and debris off the bottom of the pond, but that also means that they'll eat any fish that they can fit in their mouth. Which, I mean, I really don't want to have 2,000 red minnow. I just don't. So this guy is big enough that he can start eating some of the small ones. And that's just the way that that's the circle of life. So I got him, and I also, so he's in this bag here. He's hanging out down there in the corner. I'm letting everything acclimate right now. They've been in here for about 45 minutes or so I'm getting ready to put them in. And I also bought a ton of these freshwater shrimp. And if you can see, there's a bunch of them that are pregnant. Or I don't know. I don't think shrimp get pregnant. They just hold eggs or whatever. So there's a ton of them in there that have eggs on them. And if they go ahead and lay them somewhere or whatever, I should have a ton more of them in the next week or so, provided that the catfish doesn't eat them all, and provided that the crayfish don't eat them all, and provided that the other fish in here don't eat them all. But that's why I bought a whole bunch of them, because I figured if there's an abundance of them, they won't be able to get them all. And there's a lot of places for them to hide in the rocks and whatnot. Anything that's big enough to get down into the rocks where the shrimp would be won't be able to eat them. So that's where we are right now. Yeah, I'm hoping, as I said, tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and get another one of these posts. And what I'm going to end up doing is putting a couple 2x4s up that I can nail the tarp to keep the tarp from going anywhere and from being able to tear like it did before. That happened. We got just a bucket load of rain all at once one day, and we weren't home. And when I came home, it was torn. So I've cut holes in the bottom of it, so if rain does get in between the tarp, because this is a tarp folded over, if the rain gets in between, it can pour out into the pond. And the way that it's aimed right now, the water will run off the backside, so it shouldn't collect a lot of water. I don't know if you can see, I just noticed there's probably about 20 or 30 of the small fish up near the top right now. So yeah, that's where we are right now. Let me go ahead and dump these fish in here.